Welcome back to Baku. We're on the edge of the Caspian Sea in a bustling, vibrant capital, which once again plays host to the spectacle of Formula 2. This is not your usual racing circuit. It provides one of the most complete tests for the field. Sector 1 sports a set of 90-degree corners around the block, if you like. Sector 2 gets even tighter with the old city walls. Sector 3 just turns 16 to negotiate, and then 2.2 kilometers, flat to the floor, full throttle, in 6th gear, all the way to the end. As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, and it's Liam Lawson alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Pourchaire, Dragovic, Yuri Vips and Armstrong, Sato, Ewasa, Caldwell, Logan Sargent, Novalak, Vesti,
Tatiana Calderon,
Dennis Hauger, Williams, Fittipaldi, Hughes and Jayan Deruvala, Doohan, Cordial, Boschong and Roy Nissany completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao Alex, it's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubt about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
The formation lap gets underway for this, the Formula 2 race, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure the car is ready for battle once the lights go out.
Home of the Baku City Circuit, we're hoping to see some fantastic racing this weekend through the streets of this impressive capital city. As 10 teams competing this weekend, 5 already been on.
We are almost ready to start the Formula 2 race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Last year proved to be an important and memorable race for Lance Stroll. He took 3rd place for Williams to become the youngest rookie to stand on a podium at the age of 18 years in 239 days.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Strategy available on the MFD. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
And that brings to an end another great race. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the MP Motorsport team, and I'm very happy to see them up there on the top step of the podium.
The lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And now, let's take a look at the drivers' standings. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I say Felipe Drugovic. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off with the result.
On to the teams then. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Another team that excelled today was Dams, who make further progress up the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment when Formula 2 returns.